Welcome back to Verbal Communication and Presentation Skills. I'm Yogesh.
And I'm Lily. In episode 2, we explored tone, pitch, and pace. But today, we're flipping the mic. We're focusing on listening, the most underrated communication skill of all.
You know, Lily, people often think of communication as talking, but the most impactful communicators are also exceptional listeners.
Absolutely. Listening is where connection happens. It's where empathy begins. And honestly, it's the skill that most people overlook.
That's why today we are unpacking why listening matters, what gets in the way, and how to become a truly active listener.
Segment 1. The value of listening in communication.
Let's start with the basics. What does it really mean to listen?
Listening isn't just hearing. Hearing is passive. Listening is active. It means giving your full attention, understanding the message, and responding thoughtfully.
Yes, it's about being present. In meetings, how often are people really listening versus just waiting to speak?
Exactly. And when we don't listen well, we miss insights, damage relationships, and make poor decisions.
And let's not forget, people can feel when they are being heard. It builds trust instantly.
Absolutely. In fact, I'd say listening is a strategic advantage in leadership. If you want to lead well, you have to listen deeply. Segment 2. Types of listening. Now, there are actually different types of listening. The first is informational listening, used when you're learning something new.
Then there is critical listening, where you're analyzing what's being said, great for decision making or problem solving.
And the third is empathetic listening. This one's about understanding emotions, supporting someone, or resolving conflict.
Leaders, coaches, and counselors use this kind all the time. Sometimes people don't need advice, they just need to be heard.
Right. And we often jump into fix-it mode before we fully listened. That can backfire.
I've learned that the hard way. Sometimes saying, that sounds really tough, is more powerful than offering 10 solutions.
Segment 3. Common listening barriers. So, what gets in the way of good listening?
Let's name a few. Multitasking, distractions, prejudgment, interrupting, rehearsing what to say next.
And let's not forget confirmation bias, when we only hear what supports our own views and filter out the rest.
Yes, and assumptions. We assume we know what someone's going to say and stop really listening.
And then there's emotional noise. If you're frustrated or defensive, you're not truly open to hearing the other person.
One powerful strategy I use before any important conversation, I do a quick reset. One deep breath and a silent reminder. Listen to understand.
Segment 4. Becoming an active listener. Let's share some real strategies for becoming a better listener.
First, focus fully. Put the phone down, close the laptop, give your eyes and ears to the person speaking.
Second, use non-verbal signals. Nod, maintain eye contact, say, I see, or go on. These cues show you're engaged.
Third, reflect back. What I'm hearing is, or it sounds like you're saying, this confirms you understood them.
Fourth, hold space. Don't rush to fill silence. Sometimes silence gives people space to say what they really mean.
And finally, ask better questions. Don't just listen to reply. Listen to learn. Curiosity is key.
You know, Yogesh, I think one of the kindest things you can do for someone is to give them your full, undivided attention.
Couldn't agree more. That's real leadership. That's real connection.
So listening isn't passive. It's one of the most active, generous, and powerful skills in communication.
And it's not just about others. It also makes you wiser. You learn more. You understand more. You become more trusted.
In our next episode, we'll talk about another essential skill, clarity and conciseness in messaging. Because what you say matters, and how clearly you say it makes all the difference.
Thank you, Lily. And to our listeners, and always remember, practice intentional listening today, at work, at home, with friends. You might be surprised at what you learn. If you found this episode of Corporate Communication useful, don't forget to join us leadershipacademy.tagbisutra.com. Do share it with your friends and colleagues and leave your review. Until next time on verbal communication and presentation skills.